Hey man, just want to make a quick video on the fight last night, Juanma Lopez and Orlando Salido. Great fight, man. Great action-packed fight. Big Juanma fan, but they went in with the wrong game plan. They went in with they tried to make a brawler a boxer. He was basically trying to box, and he looked like a fool doing so in the first couple of rounds. I mean, he should have just he should have let it go. He should have let it go from the beginning, stuck to being himself, and whatever would have happened would have just happened. If he was going to get knocked out early on, if he was going to get knocked out later, whatever. But I don't, I totally blame this on his camp. I don't blame it on Juanma himself, because if you saw when he came on, he began to give Salido problems, but he tried to box the first 4 rounds and it didn't work, and then when he came on in the 5th, he dropped Salido. I mean, I'm a Puerto Rican, but what one thing that they don't teach in Puerto Rico very well is footwork. They don't teach very good footwork in Puerto Rico or defense, a la Felix Tito Trinidad. If you gave Tito angles, if you outboxed them, you gave him problems. Cotto just recently learned footwork from Emmanuel Stewart and his new trainer Pedro Diaz. In Puerto Rico, they don't teach defense. They don't teach defense and footwork. If you take a prime Camacho or prime Wilfred Benitez, who learned how to box here in the States, you see the difference in footwork and in defense. I'm not taking nothing away, because we all love a warrior. We all love a warrior. We all love gladiators. But no footwork, man. No footwork, no lack of defense. And I said the same thing about Felix. I said the same thing about Cotto. They lacked defense. These guys lack defense. Juanma should, and I said this in the past about Felix Tito Trinidad. There was a time when I said this guy's career is going to be over because he only knows one thing, and that's to come forward. And great champions, great warriors, but they will always succumb to pressure when they're not the one applying the pressure and the pressure is being put on them, or a fighter that gives angles and can outbox you and knows how to stay away from your power punches. They will always lose. And so I said about when Cotto got rid of Evangelista, he became a better boxer. I understand the Puerto Rico, because I'm a Puerto Rican, the warrior mentality. I understand the come forward, the apply pressure. But if you can't, you are who you are. You are who you are. If you're a brawler, you're just a brawler. And Juanma succumbed to pressure. He succumbed to pressure. He was the hunted last night, and he got knocked out in the 10th round. And if he wants to continue his career, I believe that he has to get rid of his corner. I mean, they teach it well. What they do teach is a come forward style, and they teach it well, and they get their fighter ready for war. But last night they tried to make him a boxer, and you saw what happened. He should have went in from round 1, moved forward. He should have pressed the action. He should have pressed him, and if he was going to get knocked out, so be it. But he killed that fight in the first half of the fight when he tried to box something that he doesn't know how to do. Juanma Lopez wants to continue his career, I mean, he'll knock guys out. He has that power, but it's either one or the other. If he's going to try to become a boxer puncher, he's 28 years old. It isn't too late. But I'm quite sure there's a few that's going to say that he's already damaged goods. And the puzzle has been solved. When Bernard Hopkins solved the riddle that was Felix, well, Oscar solved it first. The executioner executed, followed by Winky, followed by Roy. You know? I mean, Tito could have used another trainer back then. And I believe that if Juanma should get out of that corner, find himself some help or a new team. Let me know what you guys think about that.